Welcome back to But Here Out Loud. I'm here with Blac Chyna and Charlotte Wilson, and we are having a fun conversation. Now, before we went to break, just mention briefly about misconceptions. What is the biggest misconception? Charlotte, I'm going to ask you about Chyna since you know her so well. What do you think is the biggest misconception about her that is not true?
All the bullshit I read on the tabloids is not true. All the bullshit.
Okay.
Can I curse? Can I curse?
You already did, so.
Oh, okay. All the bullshit. That is not the girl. I don't know who they talking about, but not the one I know. You don't be changing on me, do you?
No.
You don't be like, you real? No, it hurts me so because I'm older. I'm 57. I'm older, but it hurts me when it just hurts me. It hurts me.
Chyna, what would you say if you? I'm sure we read things. We're like, okay, and then to feel like that's not me. What bothers you the most, or what is the thing that you're like? Why do y'all think that? It's so not true.
I mean, honestly, like. I'm so used to it, I don't even let it bother me. I don't care. I know my character, so I don't even let it bother me. I don't really care. I just keep moving forward. You know what I mean? And it's like, nobody's going to get rid of me. You know what I mean? Or like out me. You understand? So I feel like the more successful you get, the more drama and negative stuff is going to come your way. And I just feel like over the years, I've built like a thick, strong skin, and I've built a brand for myself. And I'm just going to continue to do that. And continue to be a good person that I am.
I love that. I mean, I know that we're all human, even though we want to ignore the stuff, but it's like, I don't get why, it's at first they celebrate you and then it's picking you apart, every little word, every little, and the people that are judging, I'm like, so you're perfect, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that should, it just had me so mad.
Yeah, see, like that's how I see things and I recognize it and I move on. Like I don't have like this thing whereas though it's like this thing that's on my chest, like just for people or things in general. Like I recognize it, I go through it, and then I just move forward from it. I feel like that's the only way that anybody could be successful. You know what I mean? I don't live like in the past or like what other people talk about me or like their perceptions, because I don't really care. When I wake up, I'm still Angela White. I got to worry about King, Kara Stevenson, and June Renee Kardashian. That's it. And the people that's around me, and that's what I've been doing, and I've been successful about it. Mm-hmm. So that's something that nobody can never like take from me, like ever. So I'm just gonna keep on pushing, and I'm gonna keep on going, and everybody's gonna see very soon.
And
I'm just happy.
Yeah, for a minute, and you keep like you said,
12 years.
I met you with Robin.
I came out in 2008. Yeah.
I met you with Robin of Ball Alert a long time.
Robin, yep, me and Robin, yep, my brother. Yeah, I'm from DC, so yeah, we're both from DC, and we was living in Miami, and did that scene. I already did DC, did Miami, LA. It's just like okay. She
picked me up when I was staying at the hotel up down there. We went and hung out. I met you real quick. She had nothing but good things to say about you. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
I love
good.
her.
I want to change.
Let me say something. Let me put in about me now. Hold on. So, when people do things or say things about me, what I do is I allow God to fight my battles because I'm a little older. And when he fight my battles with giving me success, like taking me up the ladder. So with this age that I am now, you can't do too much but trust him. And
yeah, absolutely.
They say things about me. What people that you bring in on your team, not good people, and you have to learn. So I'm learning.
Oh yeah, and being a boss, like anybody can like start something, but it's just like the upkeep. Like I had Lash Cosmetics for 6 years, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like I still have it. Like it's my baby. I opened that up in like 2014, and then I just dropped Blac Chyna's Closet. My music is coming out June 29th, my first single, Seen Her. So make sure y'all check that out. And then I got a bunch of more videos that I'm coming out with, and I'm just really excited.
Seems like you've always been a good businesswoman. I love that you two have partnered up. So let's talk about the skincare line and how that came about.
Well, with Glow Skin Enhancement, I started in 2014. Mm-hmm. I think you were in Atlanta during that time, Claudia, when I started. And I'm here today, and I have Tawanda Braxton. I don't know if you all know.
She was on the show last week.
Right, she has, I kind of manufactured, produced for her, and for Ty Taylor, the Taylor girls, Takira Taylor, and Lola Monroe, and even my sweetie pie right here. She get ready to come out with her, you know, she doing a different thing with hers. But it's a secret. You can't tell me.
So you create the brands, you collab with folks and get the brand together. Because Tawanda was on the show and she mentioned you, not just mentioned you, she sang your praises and said how good you are at this. And she talked about
I mean, she makes the product.
I make the
she
product.
Makes the product. So she's like, you know, wholesaling to different companies and doing things like that, which is like even way better. If you could like wholesale like your stuff, like that's like you'd have made it. You know, products is like the way to go, you know, especially for something that's gonna make women or kids or anybody feel good and confident about themselves. You know, your skin is your skin, and you're gonna have it for the rest of your life. So it's like you have to take care of it.
And it's like not only does Glow Skin give you a beautiful look for confidence with your skin, we take care of eczema, psoriasis, vitiligo. So I have a gift. I'm a mixologist. I know how to mix a great formula to take care of all skin issues for all skin types, everyone.
You have a product too that addresses psoriasis? Because that's something
yes, ma'am. Eczema, honey, just, I'm the only one that doctors come to me.
It was like,
doctors,
you have to go on her Instagram page and see how she cleared this one baby's eczema, like life-changing.
100 baby, 100 plus.
Oh yeah,
100 plus.
You probably just didn't want to.
Yeah, you just seeing the word. Yeah, one of the worst cases. Yeah. But the doctors purchased my product. I'm in spas. I was in a medical spa in Atlanta. You remember Dr. Gator? I don't know if you remember that. I was there, and it's just, you know, I just have a gift to make great formulas to address issues, skin issues.
What do y'all say to critics who say that products like yours are simply like skin lightening enhancements or bleaching creams and all this stuff? What do you say to them that criticize?
I say go buy it. Go buy it.
No, let me say
go
something.
Get your skin popping.
No, let me say.
Get your skin.
No, I'm gonna tell you what.
It's just.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. People don't understand. Over the years, I gotta say this real quick.
Okay.
We accumulate dead skin cells, and the dead skin cells get thicker and thicker and thicker, and they stay attached to the new skin. So once you get a great product like I make, it's gonna go in and address and attack and chisel all that dark, dingy, dead skin. And of course, you're gonna look clearer because you're removing all that dead, dingy mess. You know, and most people.
Even women with like the pigment in between your legs, you know, like the chafing and it gets dark there. You can use the product there too.
But that's just
you get damage. It's just damage from like the friction. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not get your inner thighs?
Yeah, and your butt, your bikini line. I mean, I do stretch marks. The discoloration from surgery, the keloids. I address all that. You know.
Well, I was going to say what sets your line apart from others, but it sounds like you just laid that all out.
I sure did, didn't I, Claudia?
You kind of did.
Hey, don't try me.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't
like outside of your business ventures that you've been really successful at, you're also focusing, like you said, on releasing new music. And when did you decide you wanted a singing career? Well, you're rapping, right?
Both actually. Both. Okay. I started in October 2017, so this isn't like nothing new. I just had to like perfect my craft and then make sure like all the songs were right and all like the back end, and you know what I mean, like the back end of the music, instead of just putting something out there and then it being a flop. You have to go through the process, you know. So it's like not nothing new. I've been doing it for the last 3 years.
And I just saw her video upstairs. I saw the one from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell about it, but like popping, and she looks really good. And I'm like, okay, I'm 57. I'll watch that. I'll watch it 1 or 2 times. But she works hard.
Kinda. Yeah. The fans want to hear you sing. They're in the comments like, we want to hear her. You want to give us a bar, a line, a note? No? Yeah, maybe.
We'll just say this. You make me happy.
I just really wanted to show people. Like,
she can sing and she can rap.
I respect that. What can you tell us about your new song, Seen Her? What's the motivation?
The motivation is, I know you've seen her.
Is the her you? Is the her you? Is the her you?
Uh-huh.
The hers?
Yep, hers me.
She, hers, her.
Me is her.
She is she.
Who would you want to get in the studio with next? Your next song. Who would you like to get in the studio with?
One person. Pick who?
Give me one.
I say yes.
Let me come back to that because I gotta make sure.
I know what I said, girl.
I mean, of course, I would love to do a song with Nikki.
Yeah. That's who I would have picked.
Weren't you in? Didn't you do something with her before? Didn't you do something with her?
Yeah, I did a bunch of videos with Nikki, and she shouted me out in a few songs. Like I just did a cool video when I dropped my first reality docuseries with Zeus, the real Blac Chyna. I went up there to promote it on her show, Queen Radio. So it was good.
I can see y'all doing good things together. I really
can. For sure. And she's always like supporting me too. Like when I posted my release date, she reposted it for me on her
nice.
Instagram. Yeah.
Nice. That was
we've been friends for like so many years, like maybe 9 years now.
Wow.
Yep, because Queen's about to be 8. Yep, like 9 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Charlotte, is it tough for Black women in the skincare lane because you have all these established white brands, mainstream brands, and then as a Black woman entering in, were there any challenges for you?
It was a lot of challenges. When I first started out, I would give everyone, all skin, all nationalities. So right now, my skincare doesn't sell to just us; it sells to everyone, men, women, all skin types, all everyone. So, but I didn't really go through any challenges. The only challenge I went through was people wanted something for nothing. Yeah. I went through that, and they don't know when they were wanting that discount. It was affecting me from being able to go where I wanted to go, taken away from my hard work. So I had to value myself and stop, allowing that to happen. And when I did that, everything changed. And that's why I'm here, happy. Can't nobody take my joy. And I'm really happy.
I want to ask both of you ladies, because you're both mothers, and I can't not ask you guys about this, what's happening right now.
What?
Being mothers and having Black sons right now during this time, how difficult is it for you with all that? I mean, you can't get away from what's happening out in the world. And I'm not trying to get political, but as far as like socially, it's scary times for us. So is it difficult for you as mothers right now?
Well, I have a 37-year-old son, my first born, and I have a 10-year-old son. And I am afraid for their life. I really am. Not like right now. I'm thinking about when I leave this earth, if it gets any worse, So I'm afraid. I really am. I'm just afraid. I'm like sheltering my 12-year-old. He can't even go outside.
I shelter my kids too.
I'm not doing it. I feel so sorry for everything that's happening, to us. It's just so sad. I never thought I would live to get to this. I never dreamed of this.
Right.
And I'm sad. I'm sad.
Chyna, you say you shelter your kids as well?
Yeah, my kids are in a bubble. I mean, especially like even before this and then after, like, because I don't want people recognizing them and like hurting them. So I just made like my house, like I said, like a one-stop shop. You know what I mean? Like I got the playground for the kids, basketball, like just everything in the backyard, trampoline, pets, whatever you name it, like they have it here. So.
But one day they gotta go out, right? So it's gotta be. I don't have kids, so I just can't imagine the anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, eventually they gotta leave the house. Eventually they gotta get out there and just knowing the climate.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it's strong. Like as strong as women that we are, like we're super strong. We're gonna teach our kids the like right and wrong and what to do and like prep them. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not green. Charlotte isn't green, so we're gonna take these traits and pass it down to our kids so they can like make sure that they can watch out for themselves. You know what I mean? And if I was a weak person, I feel like, oh, okay, but I'm not a weak person, and I'm always gonna be one phone call away. But in the meantime, I'm gonna prep my kids to make sure that they're equipped. So if something do come their way, they're gonna be prepared to handle any situation.
Yeah. Well, and I agree with you on that. But there are some situations that's happening to our children, especially our Black men, even the women, that you can't even prepare them for. You know what I mean?
I mean, as far as like just being positive is what I mean. Picking the crowds to be around, just certain things like that. You know what I mean? because it doesn't have to necessarily be like the police. It could be
you're
whoever.
right.
I'm just saying, like in a full circle, not just one aspect. You know what I mean? So, no, sir. Of course, we can't like control like what happens. You know what I mean? But it's just like if you could take yourself out of a situation or a placement where you feel like something might happen, then you could prevent maybe something, you know what I mean? Some things. You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And you know, and that's just like even with us now, I know I'm not gonna go hang out over at this party when I know the type of people that's there to put my life in jeopardy or like have something negative happen towards me or just anybody that's around me. That's what I mean.
You're just as much precaution as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, everything is crazy.
Yeah, I will say this, Charlotte, you said you never thought you'd see it like this. I never thought I'd see so many white folks joining in on the fight. Like, there are people talk about Juneteenth. They marching with us and standing in front of like a barrier between us and the police, and that something I never thought I would see.
Yes.
Right.
It's so much good, but there's evil too. But I really,
it's
changing.
Yeah, it's good, and that's what we needed. You know.
What I hope is I want white folks to get on board, but I want more of us to stop the bullshit amongst ourselves. Like,
that's what I
mean. Like, we gotta stop with that.
Yeah, and be proud for one another. No hating, no secret jealousy and trying to set you up and allow you and all that. I'm just so done with that type of stuff. I'm in just a different lane.
Yeah.
Hey,
Zen.
Exactly.
Zen.
Exactly.
Building brands, building each other up, and
and that's
building a legacy, and that's it. Listen, ladies, this went by so fast. I really appreciate your time. Chyna, I'm very proud of you. Charlotte, you as well.
Thank you so much.
I love seeing Black women doing their thing. I really.
And this is my real friend. My real friend.
I can tell y'all are like the love here is crazy.
Hey, girl, I be coming to her fussing her out.
I know.
I'm like I'm an auntie. Like,
yeah. No, but nice talking to you.
Nice.
Thank
you all.
Definitely support the minds of these ladies. They're doing great things. And thank you so much for
Thank you, Claudia.
time.
Love you,
Claudia.
Y'all
are amazing.
Bye-bye.